Wagwan fam, it's your OG Wanky P King Ross here, and it's that bastard time of the week once again where I take the piss out of the wrestling show that the people that employ this sexual wank pheasant put on using money out of their own bloody pockets. Hardy, hardy, ha.
You get the 5-star treatment where we're rolled into crappy little travel lodges.
Here comes the shooting. You know what? Joe Coffey's right. You see this sexual wank pheasant here who pays for a large chunk of Wcpw with all of the clickbait ducats he generates from the millions and millions of views he gets every single month. But despite doing all this fantastic work, which doesn't bastardize a single thing within the wrestling fraternity, didn't you know, this sexual wank pheasant has to sleep on one of those makeshift benches that the travel lodge just hire in there when there's one too many people staying in a room. They're not a bed, they're a glorified park bench. Disgusting treatment. I agree with Joe Coffey. Flip me sideways and call me Betty Travis. We've all been there before. There's certain members of the What Culture team here that are severely underpaid for the clickbait ducats they bring in every single month. I'm starting to like the prestige. I like their bowels.
I may as well go to Orlando with Pete Dunne because this company f***ing sucks.
You know what? After this promo where I'm realising I've got a lot in common with Messrs. Hendry, Coffey and Banks, I f***ing tend to agree. It's f***ing shit. F*** What Culture.
You know what this company wanted to do with me? They wanted to team me with Doug Williams because we looked similar. They wanted me to call him Dad.
As long-time viewers of these WCPW WTF Momon videos will know, this was a joke that I made a very, very, very long time ago. I joked that Doug Williams might have gone over to New Zealand around 30 years ago, had an affair, come home, little Travis grows up to be a wrestler just like his real dad. It's not true, of course, they look vaguely similar. As we all know, I clutched at bare straws. There wouldn't be WTF moments if I didn't do that. But since the bosses here at What Culture are such massive marks for this sexual wank pheasant, they've actually gone and tried to turn it into an actual storyline. That promo there was a shoot, bro, and I can't flipping believe it. Well, f*** it. If Travis can do it, why the f*** can't I? Do you know what the plans for me were when I first started doing these videos? In the first ever meeting I had about these videos, one of my bosses told me that people would be bored of the King Ross character within 2 bastard weeks. Here we are, 1 year and almost 1 month later. That's like 13 months almost. 2 weeks, 13 months, hell of a bit of difference for your most popular act, boss! You know what they wanted me to do? You know, after that 2-week stretch where you would have got bored of all this, they wanted me to dress up as a different wrestler every single week. We've got a little communication thing here in the office where we all talk to each other online. It's sort of like Skype. I don't want to say the name of what it actually is, or one of you f***ers might try to hack it. Anyway, a group chat was created on there with every single wrestling person that works in this office on there. They were told to suggest things for this sexual wank pheasant to dress up as. Suggestions like Kamala, Akeem the African Dream, Max Moon, Big Dick Johnson. These were all names that were banded around, and I'm sitting there thinking, what the f*** am I going to do in my life? I almost quit What Culture there and then. Luckily, I got my way, but not before the bosses bought one of the costumes for me. Get this, right? I think this is worse than Travis being Doug's son. They wanted me to dress up as the Big Ross Man. They bought me a bastard blue shirt and a truncheon. Could you f***ing imagine the plight of that? Shoot over, bollock suit. Obviously, you know, bosses, it was a great idea at the time, but I've since proven it was a bit of a WTF moment in itself because of how popular this thing has become. Don't fire me.
Doug, you ring the bell. You're a bell ringer.
Oh, I couldn't help it. Bell ringer. Doug Williams, bell ringer. Couldn't help it, sorry.
Matt!
Who the flip hired hired Hobo Joe as a cameraman. Bugger my bum. What a bloody judgment call that is. Hiring a homeless man who's probably never touched a camera in his life as a bona fide wrestling cameraman. I know what. He's always in my house. Let's ask the man himself. Hobo Joe! Hobo Joe!
What?
Oh,
have you big issue with me?
Yes, I have. Who hired you as a cameraman?
WCPW.
Who? There's a man, person, woman. Who?
I don't know. They just promised me a sandwich.
What kind?
Like a chicken one.
Sounds lovely, lovely, lovely. Get out my house now. Get, you know what? No! Come here! F off, Hobo Joe!
Matt, come and sit down. It's going to be Adam Cole versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the Ring of Honor World title.
Is that official?
I'm literally
Signed.
just being told that in my headset right now.
Come on now! Admit it! This was you when this announcement was made, wasn't it? You dirty f***ing mark. This was you when this announcement was made, wasn't it? Oh yeah! Oh!
Words.
Matt! Now, I've heard Striker live on WCPW claiming that I just take the piss out of commentary for no bloody reason, and then he goes and does that! Matt!
Talked about names like Deonna Purrazzo, amongst others, and
Who knew Kaylee Ray and B. Priestley were both part of the Scouts? Ha! I thought that was something you left when you were like 11 or something like that. Anyway, here's how I know this. They shook hands with a left hand. Now, I googled what this means, and this is what it came up with. The left-handed Scout handshake is a formal way of greeting other Scouts of both genders and is used by members of the Scout and Guide organisations around the world. The handshake is made with the hand nearest the heart and is offered as a token of friendship. Well, that's bollocks, innit? Because watch this!
and now,
Oh my God! That's not very flipping friendly, is it? I can't swear. I know, boss is sorry.
to respect what this young lady can do inside the ring. You pride yourself on being a professional, don't you? Well, if you're a professional,
Now, I don't know whether to poo or wind my watch here. What's the WTF moment here? The fact that Striker swore live on air, or the fact that Joe Hendry, who is always my local hero from now on, said that Striker is a professional, even though, as we all know, a true professional would not swear like that live on air. Striker, you naughty, naughty boy. He is a true professional, though. He's great, isn't he? Just swore. Naughty. Bollocks.
Let me introduce you to the man who will be replacing me as the general manager.
It's a man.
here we go. Huge news.
I'm nervous.
I know, I apologise. I know you were all let down by the revelation that Adam Blompier is your new What Culture Pro Wrestling General Manager. I know you all wanted me. Even Joe Hendry's better half on the Twitter showed her support for this sexual wank pheasant becoming your new What Culture Pro Wrestling General Manager. But what it boils down to is finances. Just like Travis Banks, they wouldn't pay me more, so I wasn't gonna do it. This leads me to another WTF moment within this WTF moment. It's time for this! Proving internet virgins, wrong moment of the week. Now, even though the creative geniuses on the creative team here at WCPW had to settle for their second choice as general manager in Adam Blompier, this is still a massive proving internet virgins wrong moment of the week because it was the most viewed segment of the night. The main criticism from those that hate What Culture because of What Culture is that us YouTube always get involved, whereas in reality we bring in the most hits. It's just a fact. More eyes on the product, better for it in my eyes. Therefore, there you go. Take that and shove it up your Cadbury alley, why don't you? Hey, hey, hey.
I'm going to do this on camera because my ball spot will be on YouTube.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it, pal?
Everyone watching this is saying I want to be just like Adam Blompier.
I'd like to point out as well, don't try this, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Right then, you missed a go. So a science and tech question.
My eyes! My eyes!
Just has a eerie.
Look at his shirt.
Hang on a minute. Let's. That's a prestige t-shirt.
Well, you didn't see that coming, did you? Now then, this is dragging on a bit, isn't it? It's time for some bloody rapid fire.
It's nothing good if you're a Will Ospreay fan. Ospreay launched into the chin. My God.
Away from Drew.
Oh, here comes Ospreay. Ospreay. Ring, perhaps, so he can launch and take out Galloway. Galloway, headbutt. A headbutt.
Me!
See the What Culture Pro Wrestling Championship in the top right corner of your screen. Top right corner of your screen.
It's not, Matt. The one in the top right of the screen is your WCPW Tag Team Championship, the world title, the silver and black thing. That was in the top left of the hard cam. You silly bugger. Breaking news. Yes, it's time for some breaking news. As you can see in the top corner, Chris De Niro is a bit of a flipping pleb. So Drew Galloway's not defending his WCPW Championship at State of Emergency in Orlando because he's wrestling for WWN Mercury Rising on the same day. That's true, is it? He's probably going to lose his championship to Will Ospreay at Exit Wounds. That's true, isn't it? Well, that's true, isn't it? Well, I suppose once again, it's time for this! Proving internet virgins, wrong moment of the week. Well, that went flipping well for you, didn't it, Chris De Niro? You pleb. Have you never heard of Double Duty? Drew will be appearing for us in the afternoon before jetting off to whoever that other company is. But you don't care about that, do you? Just burying everybody, mate. Burying. Don't give a shit. Chris De Niro, just stick to what you do best, and that is avoid being caught by your mother while you blart into your designated wanking sock. I've been King Ross, you've been my low subjects, and that are all the WTF moments for WCPW Exit Wounds. I thank you.
This Monday, when WCPW returns to London, Bad Bones versus the #1 contender for the WCPW Championship, Rampage. Kaylee Ray gets her chance at revenge as she takes on Viper. The ambassador of British wrestling, Doug Williams, versus the Kiwi buzzsaw, Travis Banks. And the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will defend his WCPW Internet Championship against a mystery opponent. WCPW proudly presents Chain Reaction. See it in person March 13th. Tickets available at wc.pw/London. Watch Chain Reaction exclusively on What Culture Extra from March the 17th.